Hello there. So you're seriously considering the CELTA program to start a career in English language training or perhaps enhance your career prospects if you're already teaching. Let me take you through the step-by-step application process so that you have clarity about what you're getting into. From whatever material is available on the internet, it may sound like admission to the CELTA program is highly competitive and difficult to get into. At the same time, I'm not saying it's a cakewalk to get into the CELTA program. It is fairly easy unless you are really, really bad at English or you screw it up big time in the interview process. In India, Cambridge Assessment offers the CELTA program through the British Council. So you'll have to watch out for the notification on the British Council website regarding the next intake to the CELTA program. Once the application is notified, you may visit the website and download the application form and send the same to the given email ID. The application form captures a few basic details about your background, and there'll be loads of questions to test your proficiency in English. If you want to see a copy of the application form, you can ping me on my email ID. In the world of ChatGPT and Google, completing this form is not at all difficult. So I'm really not sure about the purpose of making applicants do this assignment in the application form. Once you email your application form at the given email ID, you will receive an auto acknowledgement from the CELTA team, followed by a manual acknowledgement within 48 to 78 hours of receipt of your email. Within the next couple of days, and especially if you're approaching the deadline, you will receive the interview call from the CELTA team. You'll also have another assignment that you will receive from the interviewer herself or himself, which you need to complete before participating in the interview process. Sometimes the interview invitation mail may not have that assignment, and the interviewer may expect you to do it online, live, along with him or her. On some other occasions, the interviewer may just send the assignment a couple of hours before the interview so that you complete it quickly within the given time frame and email it across to him or her. The word interview may give you goosebumps or make you anxious and make you feel those butterflies in your stomach. However, this is more of a counseling or information session about the program rather than an actual interview. So, what happens in the interview? Who is the interviewer and how long will the interview last? So, these might be some of the questions that are crossing your mind right now. The interview is generally taken up by some CELTA trainer. The interview is generally taken up by some CELTA trainer who has been associated with the British Council in the past or working full time right now, or perhaps could be a freelancer as well. You will not be the only person in the interview. It will be some kind of a group interview, and there would be another 3 to 4 participants around. You will not be the only person in the interview. It will be some kind of a group interview, and you can expect to see 2 to 3 other participants along with you. At the outset, each of the participants will be asked to introduce themselves with something about their education background, their professional experience, and their reasons for applying to the CELTA program. The second part of the interview would be led by the CELTA trainer who will deep dive into the CELTA program and tell you how prestigious it is and how intensive the program would be. The program can be attended in person full time, online full time, or even online part time. The part time option would last for about 10 weeks with classes twice a week, probably on Saturdays, full day, and some evenings. You'll be made to believe that this coveted program is going to change your life. You'll be taken through grammar assignments, which you had already worked upon in the pre interview stage. You'll take turns to explain the logic behind your answers and also probably debate on the answers with the other participants. There would also be a group discussion exercise towards the end of the interview session. At the end, you'll be given an opportunity to ask questions, although you're allowed to interrupt even during the entire interview process. So, as I said earlier, unless you are really, really poor in English language or have screwed up big time during the interview due to a bad day, you will most probably get an offer of admission to the CELTA program. You will receive an email from the CELTA team and you'll be asked to pay an initial non-refundable deposit of rupees 55,000, and the balance 1 lakh rupees becomes payable at least 7 days before the start of the program. So totally you will be paying about 1,55,000 for the CELTA program. Some of the questions that might be crossing your mind right now, and you may develop cold feet when you approach the deadline to pay the fees. Number one, is the program worth the fees? The answer is it depends. It depends on your affordable loss. If you're investing this amount hoping to get a job and this is the only amount that you have in the bank, do a quick check on the job sites whether employers are looking for CELTA certified candidates. You will get the answer there. If you have loads of cash and are looking at spicing up your LinkedIn profile and doing some branding with this qualification, then go for it. It is your skill and knowledge and not your degree or certificate. While a big bank degree may sometimes add value to your resume and help you open doors at least. So if you can afford that amount, go for it. The next question: does Cambridge offer placements? No. This program is just like those millions of certificate programs offered by prestigious universities, right from IIMs to Harvards. So you pay money, you join the program, you get a certificate at the end, feel good. Placement is your headache. I hope I've answered all your questions. In case you have more questions, write down those questions in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.